Hello and welcome back to the Chef School channel. I'm a professional chef with 10 years of culinary experience, and on this channel I share my favorite tried and true recipes with you. If you have clicked on this video, I guess you're looking for a recipe for a perfect, fluffy, stringy and aromatic Easter bread that you can make easily at home. Today I will show you an easy step-by-step technique so that you can get a perfect Easter bread every time, even if you are an amateur in the kitchen, no matter of your skill level in the kitchen. At the end, we will fill this delicious Easter bread with Biscoff cream. The cream is easy to make and its taste can be changed according to your preferences. This recipe is adapted from the Italian panettone recipe, but slightly simplified. The total time from start to finish is about 3 hours. Let's get started. Step 1 is to create similar to the panettone making so-called pasta madre. This is pre-ferment, stiff, low in hydration starter. The pre-ferment is crucial to providing the necessary acidity and yeast culture for the Easter bread, complex aroma and light, airy, moist texture. In a bowl, mix flour, milk and dry yeast. Mix for about 2 minutes until you get a smooth dough, by hand or in a kitchen robot. If the robot cannot catch that small amount of dough as mine, knead lightly by hand and spoon until it becomes a ball. Make sure the dough is smooth and there are no lumps in it. Let it rise covered for 30 minutes at room temperature until it increases in volume. If after 30 minutes the dough is not visibly fluffier than the original, then you have a problem with the yeast and it's better to start this process again, as it's crucial to activate properly the yeast. While you're waiting for the yeast to rise, you can prepare the filling for the Easter bread. This is only if you decide to fill it. This filling is based on egg custard, which I will flavor with the so popular Biscoff paste. You can find the full list of products in the description below. In general, the cream is prepared very easily. You mix sugar and milk, which you heat. Then in a bowl, mix sugar, egg yolks, starch, then stir and temper with warm milk. Return the saucepan and cook until thickened. In the video description you will find links to other videos that are more detailed and related to this cream from my channel. After preparing this cream, add butter and your desired flavor. Here the options are countless. I advise you to buy high quality flavorings to enhance the cream flavor. When the cream is ready, transfer it to a bowl, cover and let it cool. Step 2 is the final dough. To the activated pre-ferment, add flour, dry yeast, milk, eggs, grated citrus peel and the sugar, which will be added in parts. Mix until a dough is formed. Then add the salt and mix well. Never add salt directly to the yeast. The yeast must first be mixed with all the other ingredients. If the yeast has a direct contact with the salt, this can kill its properties. Continue kneading in the stand mixer for about 8 minutes or until a stable gluten structure is formed. This will ensure the correct rise of the Easter bread in the next fermentation. Perform a window pane test, checking if the dough is sufficiently kneaded by stretching a small piece of dough into a thin, translucent membrane that allows light to pass through without tearing. It indicates strong gluten development, essential for soft, airy bread. If the dough tears immediately, it requires more kneading. Then start adding the butter gradually while the stand mixer is running. The process takes about 5 to 6 minutes. Lastly, you should add the filling of your choice: raisins, candied citrus peels, chocolate chips, nuts, or even Turkish delight. Stir gently until evenly distributed. Remove the dough on the counter and using a scraper, shape it into a ball. Use the stretch and fold technique to properly shape the dough as I show you in the video. Place it in a previously prepared mold. I will use a mold with a removable bottom. You can use whatever you have on hand. Just make sure the container is not too big or too small for the dough, having in mind it will triple in size after baking. Let the dough rise covered for about 1 hour until it doubles in size. Again, using the same method explained when activating the yeast. When the dough has visibly doubled in size, it's ready to bake. But before that, brush it with mixed egg yolk and milk. Sprinkle with sugar pearls, which are super easy to make. Just add 1 tablespoon of cold water to granulated sugar and mix. Then sprinkle over the Easter bread. Bake in preheated oven at 200 Celsius or 390 Fahrenheit for about 40 minutes to 1 hour. Check with a wooden skewer if it's ready. When the skewer comes out clean, take it out of the oven and let it cool down completely before filling or cutting. After a few hours, you can fill the Easter bread with the prepared cream, for which you will need a pastry bag and appropriate attachment. When you insert the attachment, move it in and out a little bit in all directions to make room in the dough for the filling. Pipe in as many places as possible. And here it is, the perfect homemade pastry with delicious homemade filling with flavors of your choice. Yet another versatile recipe at your disposal from this channel. As always, it's my pleasure to make sure the recipes I present to you are easily adapted to your preferences. As usual, if you like the recipe, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more delicious recipes that will come. Please don't forget to share with friends and family. Put in the comments down below your thoughts and questions, and I'll try to reply as quick as possible. See you in the next one. Bye!